Hello, this is Larry Carlson, President and CEO of United Methodist Communities. As I'm sure you all know by now, I plan to retire later this year. My devotion to United Methodist Communities and my excitement about the plans for the future of UMC made my decision a difficult one. I consider the UMC family to be part of my family, which is why the decision is hard. However, it's the right decision for me, my family, and for United Methodist Communities. My reasons for leaving my role as President and CEO are personal. I turned 70 this year and want to have as many good years as possible with my wife Melanie, our family, and our friends. I still believe I have the fire and commitment to serve United Methodist Communities as President and CEO, but I also know that a younger person can bring new energy and ideas that will benefit UMC. I've always been grateful for the opportunity to serve United Methodist Communities. From the beginning, I felt called to this ministry. I arrived at UMC in 2011 grateful to Ginny Seatuck, chair of our board of directors, and the entire board for offering me the exciting opportunity to lead this impactful ministry. And this has been a blessing in my life, and I've endeavored to exceed expectations. From the beginning, I came to love the extended family members of UMC, residents, associates, board members, donors, volunteers, and community supporters. I love UMC in a deep and abiding way that centers on the people, of course, but it also includes an appreciation for our special culture. One of the most important characteristics of our UMC culture is the desire to be better and to do better for the seniors we serve. And that commitment and imagination fueled my drive to raise our sights on what is possible for UMC. It happens when we design a program, renovate a building, or develop a new service offering. UMC's associates, residents, and supporters create and sustain our enduring culture. Our people are what set us apart, and I will miss them most of all. It's been most rewarding to participate in the advancements of the last decade. I'm proud of what UMC has become, and proud of what it has always been. 10 years ago, UMC was a fine place with a great deal of momentum. I was always aware that I stood on the shoulders of those who preceded me and who believed in UMC, working to improve the ministry. We've worked to bring mission into all areas of the organization. We've made our operations much more sophisticated. In the last decade, we went from not even having an IT department to becoming early adopters of innovative tech, cutting-edge products and software, and really integrating technology into how we care for our residents. We also strengthened our clinical capabilities and leveraged that to develop strong, mutually beneficial partnerships with our community hospitals. I'm also proud that we've continued to make progress during the disruptive days of the pandemic. In my estimation, UMC's clinical and social programming for our residents is the best it has been. What we offer to residents is sublime, and this has been acknowledged by our Eagle accreditation, the Great Place to Work certification, and the many accolades and awards UMC has received over the years. I feel very confident in the future of UMC, and that makes my departure easier. We're having a strong year and are continuing to navigate the storms of the pandemic with our resident experiences, our values, our viability, and community intact. Our challenges are not over, but we will face them with the same integrity and honor that we always have. Thanks to the sturdy fabric of our community, we have handled some of the most trying challenges that United Methodist Communities has faced in its 115-year history. I'm excited about our future. Our agenda is clear, and I know UMC will be successful with that agenda. We have done great things before, and UMC will do great things in the future. I'm especially grateful to the two board chairs I have served under, the Reverend Dr. Virginia Samuel Seatuck and Nona Ostrove. Their dedication, leadership, and support made a huge difference for me as President and CEO. I owe many others as well. I have worked for and with incredible people at UMC, including the Board of Directors, the Boards of Trustees, and the UMC leadership team. Our donors are loyal, supportive, and our enriching relationship with them enhances the lives of the residents, clients, and families we serve. Our senior leaders and vice presidents are as hardworking and dedicated as any group of professionals with whom I have ever worked. Our local leadership and associates fulfill their roles in impacting lives in a compassionate and caring environment for our residents. All of these relationships and many others will be treasured for the remainder of my life. I've always likened my position as CEO to a runner in a relay race. My predecessor handed me the baton, and I was tasked with making changes and leading initiatives to move UMC forward. As an organization, you always want to become better, and so now I expect the next generation will take the baton from me and run with it to bring UMC to the next level. I would love to see the next generation of leadership embrace organizational growth, strengthen our entrepreneurship and tech initiatives, and build on our current passion for dementia care. UMC is currently developing Avondale, the first dementia village in the United States. Avondale is the most important and impactful change in the dementia experience in the past 30 years, I believe. And I believe it has the potential to change the world for the next generation of seniors living with dementia. I fully commit to working as hard and productively as possible until my successor is in place and help establish a lane of success for him or her. United Methodist Communities will continue to receive my best effort, and I invite you all to join me in that pursuit. Thank you all for being with me on this great ride.